Reece, first of all, congratulations on the move to Dunfermline Athletic. First of all, just tell us how the move came about. When did you know about the deal and why did you feel Dunfermline was the right place for you to come to this season?
It was very abrupt, to be fair. There was a few calls made, and then I ended up speaking to the manager Wednesday evening, and just speaking about the club, the ambitions of the club, where they want to go and what they want to do, and how he wants to play. And it really I really took to it straight away. And then the next day I was from Heathrow up to Edinburgh, so it all happened very quickly in the last week for a few days, few fitness tests and then just really pleased to get it over the line now.
For yourself personally, we all know you from your time at Partick Thistle on loan 2 seasons ago now. Last year with the coronavirus pandemic, could you give us an update in terms of where you went after Partick Thistle?
Yeah, so obviously it was really tough with the COVID thing down south. A lot of teams were not having people in with COVID and things like that. So unfortunately it fell that I was out of contract with Brentford. So I was just doing some training by myself with my brother and trying to keep as fit as possible. And then when the opportunity arose, I joined QPR and I was in there every day until the end of the season, which was good for me, just to be obviously back in and around it, training every day, playing games, albeit not where I wanted to be. It was just all about getting that fitness back into my legs and ready for this season. And I think it's put me in good stead, ready to hit the ground running.
So those struggles that you experienced last season in terms of trying to find a club and having to do things on your own to really keep yourself fit and fight your way back into a first team environment, how eager has that made you to really impress here at Dunfermline and kick on with your career again?
1,000,000%. It made me realise how much I love football and how much football meant to me. Sort of not taking things for granted, doing little things, and I think it's probably the best thing that's happened to me in my career so far. And like I said, I can't wait to hit the ground running and show everyone what I can do, because I feel like all that time I missed, I wasn't showing anyone my abilities and things like that. So it was a tough time, really tough time, and mentally it was a tough time, but I think it's only made me stronger and better. And maybe I was a little bit hard on everyone around me, my family and things like that. But no, listen, it's been probably the best experience I could ever have, and hopefully it will help me later on in my career and here.
With you having played in Scotland and in the Championship before, did that make the move easier to sell to you? You knew what you were coming into, and obviously you've played against Dunfermline and at East End Park before, so again, you knew the environment here.
100%. Like it, I think it was 25 games in the Champ before the COVID break, and obviously the goal here, you look at the stadium, it's a Premiership stadium. The amount of fans that come in, the pitch, the facilities at the club, the gym, everything, and it's where you want to be as a player. You want to be somewhere that's looking up, and this club's definitely looking up. That's the only way it's got to go.
When you look at the squad that we've got in place, a lot of competition for places now in that kind of central area, with yourself and Kai Kennedy coming in today as well. How important is that for you, that there is that competition for places? There's that fight on the training ground heading into the game on a Saturday.
100%, you need it. Every team needs it. You look at every team that gets promoted, they always have 3-4 players that can play in each position, pushing each other every day on a daily basis in training. So that's what you need, and the team is really competitive in training, and that's what you need as a promotion pushing team.
When you look at the results that we've got already in the Premier Sports Cup, 2 wins out of 3, just the 1 defeat away to St Mirren. Do you feel it's been a good start for Dunfermline, and do you feel that we've got a good chance of qualifying going into Saturday's game against Stenhousemuir?
100%. You look at the intent from the team. It's a very attacking mindset team. There's been plenty of goals scored, which is what you want early on, 3 games into the season. So hopefully when the league starts, we hit the ground running and keep on scoring those goals and keeping the goals out as well.
In terms of the type of player that you are, we've all saw your kind of technical ability in terms of set pieces and free kicks. What else do you feel other attributes you have in terms of how you could aid Dunfermline this season going forward?
I think defensively as well, I can help the team just in any way possible, really, holding my shape. Sometimes I play deep, sometimes I play box to box, sometimes I play higher. I feel like I'm versatile in all 3 positions throughout midfield, so wherever I'm needed, I can play. I'd like to say I've played, I know it's only 25 games in the league, but I feel like I'm not shy to be a leader almost in every day and in and around the dressing room. So hopefully the fans will see that on the pitch.
Again, going into this campaign, we all know how Dunfermline last year had finished in the playoffs, but maybe didn't get over the line to get into the Premiership. So this season, the aim has to be to look one further and to try and get back into the top flight. Did those ambitions meet yours when the manager spoke to you? 1,000,000%. It was, as soon as the manager said the style of play and what's going on at the club behind the scenes, I know I said it earlier, but it sells it to you as a player. You want to be part of a promotion. It's not every player gets promoted while they're playing. So hopefully we can go, like you said, one step further and get this club back where it belongs. And just finally, of course, the supporters have also had a difficult time over the last year or so with the pandemic, being unable to get into grounds and to see their teams. With supporters now starting to get back into grounds in Scotland, albeit in smaller numbers. We were delighted to bring back 1,000 last weekend, and we've sold over 1,000 tickets for Saturday's game already. Are those encouraging numbers for you? Could you already see the size of support here at East End Park?
Yeah, definitely. Even when I played here, when I was at Thistle, the crowd was really good. And I was here watching the game on Saturday, and there couldn't have been a better start. 2 goals in, 3-4 minutes. So the boys are definitely repaying the fans with some entertainment that they've missed out on last season.
Perfect. Good to speak to you. Speak to you throughout the season. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate it.